Hello everybody, welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. Guys, we have a big one in store for you. It looks like Wojak has in fact did over 80% today and now it's hovering around about 78-79%. Plus we also got side eyeing Chloe as well as Bird Dog to cover. So if you find that interesting, guys, do me a favor, stick to the end and I'll show you how you can profit from this move. So let us get right into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So why don't we kick off the show with Wojak, because patience is the key in this game. Let's just expand on the chart. And as we can see, this is a 4-hourly chart we have set for the longest. If we do break out from this range over here, it should be a nice move to the upside. However, we didn't pull back, we just went straight on the upside. And take a look from the daily chart. And it looks as something like this. Well guys, it won't be long until we break the all-time highs. And this is why it's important for us, one, to remain patient. Secondly, if you've been following this channel, I did say that we had this lovely rounding up from the bottom over here. We then pull back slightly, but we still have this larger rounding up from the bottom. And as soon as we do break this level, it should be more or less a blast to the upside. Our first target should be either here or that one up there. Why don't we pull out a couple of lines so we can keep an eye on how it's going to play out from here. So that's the first line right up here, and let's get the second one and whack it right there. All right, so this is how it looks like on the daily. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a pullback from here. It could be a 20-30% pullback, but essentially once we do come back down around about this sort of level right over here, then we are good to go even much more higher. However, who's to say that we're not going to continue to go away up to this line without any pullback? But whenever we do see like an engulfing candle like this, ultimately we're always going to see some form of a pullback. If we pull back 50% on this move, you can add more here. If you go much further, even down here, it will be the best area for a re-entry. So let's take a look at the price versus the market cap, because for a while we were dropping down from 184 all the way back down to roughly around about $74,000. So if we look over 2 hours left, these areas here are the perfect area to reaccumulate, because if you pull up a line like this, then you will notice this area here, as well as anywhere from there to there, it will be a good case of accumulation phase. And if we see anything like this, where we're forming a move like this, this normally tends to lead a break to the upside, and that's exactly what we saw in this amazing move right here. So the question is, are we going to enter right up here? No, not at all. We just need to wait and see a pullback. It could be a complete pullback right back down to this level, which would be a perfect area for accumulation and re-entering. If you miss this whole entire move, then I would say definitely wait until we get back down to these levels down about here. That's only if we don't see a continuation move to the upside. So right now I'll be patient on Wojak. So let's head over to side-eye and Chloe and see how we are getting on there. So let's go take a look at the market cap before we go over to side-eye and Chloe. Oh wow, check this out guys. It's at $298,000. And if we see here guys, we went all the way down to, all the way down to roughly around about $84,000 to $79,000. So you would have been more than 1x. Actually, you would have been more than 2x easily to the good. Either way, I'll still be patient and wait until we pull back. But until then, let's quickly take a look at the market cap. All right. Currently, we're at 298. I can still see ourselves go back up to around about 2.98 million, which will be a 10x away from here. I can still see a 10x. That will put the market cap at 2.9 mil. Then I can see us at 100x at 29 million. And ultimately, I reckon 1000x would in fact be on the cards. I won't be surprised if we do see ourselves a wick up to 1000x and maybe make a bigger correction back down that move. So I would go as far as to say that, yeah, I can certainly see ourselves hit 1000x from here. So 1000x would mean the market cap we need to get to $298 million. You let me know in the comments whether you agree with that or not, and whether you're bullish or holding Wojak. Now let's move over to Side-Eye and Chloe. Alright guys, so for the Side-Eye and Chloe, it looks like we could be on the verge of pouncing away from this level right here. Why don't we firstly just zoom into the charts. Whew, guys, this is starting to look extremely juicy. Why don't we just correct this line right now. Alright guys, so just bear in mind this is on a daily chart. If we look where we are currently, and for Side-Eye and Chloe guys, this looks like we could in fact see a move back up to this level right up here, because if you look to our left, zoom in slightly, we saw this moving sideways. We then found some volume kicking in, then we saw an instant rejection, which means we're retesting back down towards these levels back down here because all the liquidity is being built up in this area. What should we call it? A body of cluster. But now it looks like we could be on the verge of completing this move of breaking towards the upside and smashing through this level. And once we do smash through this level, then we should be retesting back towards the last all-time highs right up here. The current price is currently sitting at 0.0001, whereas right up here it will put the price at 0.0008. Now, what does that mean in terms of percentage towards the upside? We could be expecting roughly around about 386% move to the upside. That is not too bad guys, that should be an easy 3x once we do continue our way back up to the upside, but we just need to break this level here first before we do so. All in all guys, I am still super bullish within the memes. Of course, you've got to be careful when they're going to invest in. You've got to do your due diligence. In my next video, I'm going to show you how exactly you can do that. It's quite straightforward. But remember, this doesn't always plan out. That's why you should only be able to trade with what you can afford to lose. You most likely will lose all your money if you don't do this properly. But either way, you still need to be extremely careful. Regardless, I will put all the correct contract addresses within my info section, but bear in mind, if you don't know what you're doing, you can still potentially lose money. Just putting a disclaimer out there so you all know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So we just need to explode out from here. Then we should, with confidence, be able to hit our way back towards the last all-time highs. And once we do come back up to this level, then we'll find ourselves in a discovery phase. Now let's take a look at the market cap quickly before we head over to Bird Dog. Currently the market cap is sitting at $186,000. I reckon we can still easily see 10x from here. 10x would put the market cap at 1.8 mil. Then I can see us at 100x, which put the market cap at 18 million. Guys, we don't need to do much in order for us to see 100x. We just need to reach that 18 million. There you go, that's your 100x. But what if we can get up to that 1000x from here? Then the market cap would only need to get to $186 million. Is this possible? Absolutely, it's completely possible in order for us to see that. The question is how long can we stay above 1000x at a market cap around about 186 million, or are we going to continue our way to the upside? That is for us to find out once the bull season really kicks in. So let's head over to the last meme, and that is Bird Dog. So currently the market cap is sitting at 6.35 million. The chart is still not looking too bad. In fact, this could be a quite juicy looking chart. Why don't we just zoom in? As we can see from my previous drawing, we did say that once we do come back down to anywhere close to this region, it will be a good area for an entry. Now remember guys, whenever we do come back into the area of interest, we always need to make sure and understand that sometimes we don't always get exactly what we want in terms of the position of entry, but as long as we enter anywhere within this box over here, then that would be a potentially good trade, because once we do stay above the box, I did say previously that once we do come back anywhere closer to around about this region over here, that would be a fantastic opportunity for us to get in. But I reckon once we wicked in over here, you should really hold your position, because ultimately we will come back up to retest the last all-time highs. of around about this level right up here. And once we do explode above this level up here, then we should be in the discovery phase and continue our way to the upside. I am still super bullish on Bird Dog because I reckon at the end of the day, it is part of the Matthews collection. It will be one of those memes that will definitely take off. The question is, how high can we go? Let's take a look at the market cap. Currently, we are at 6.23 million. 10x from here, it put us at 62 million. 100x, it put us at 623 million. Would we see 1000x? I'm not quite sure, but let's say if we did. And it will put the market cap at $6.19 billion. You let me know, guys, in the comments if you think that Bird Dog could in fact get in towards in its billions. Also, let me know of your prediction for this project. Either way, I'm quite bullish on 3 of these projects mentioned in this video. If you've got any further comments or questions, guys, as always, leave it in the comment section. Otherwise, thank you very much for tuning in. Apologies once again for not producing my videos for the past few days. I've been away pretty much ill. Now I'm back with a bang. And if you haven't done so already, guys, do me a favor. Why don't you head over towards my channel, subscribe, hit the notification, scroll down, check out my last few videos, and I will see you all in the next one.